Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about tropicals you can grow in Zone 5. Now, Zone 5 is pretty challenging for everybody, and it's going to be a little difficult, but I've had a lot of experience helping people throughout the years. And our specialty is I've helped people grow palms and tropicals in Zone 5 through 8. And so I have a lot of knowledge about that. I've helped probably over 100 people in those zones start different things, either through our YouTube channel or on our, like on Palm Talk on the message forum. And so Zone 5, to create a tropical look, you're going to have to start out with some of the plants here we're going to talk about in the one of our previous videos. We're going to append to this, but you're going to have things like Musa basjoo, which is one of your hardy bananas. That's going to be for your tropical plants. That's going to be one of your largest, most tropical things you can put. It's hardy to Zone 5. It's going to need some protection in the winter. And especially in Zone 5, you're going to have to make sure to get the plant large. A lot of these plants don't come back for some people because they start out with something really small and they don't get it big enough, and so the next year it's just not strong enough to come back. So for a banana to come back, you're going to have it where it's up 6 feet or more, and it's got several pups, and you're going to have to cover it well. If you don't have it that size, it's probably going to be a little challenging to come back. Now, of course, like all of our things in Zone 5, you're going to want to plant in the best place in your yard, which is probably on the south side of your house, and to get the best results. And some of the other things that you can plant in Zone 5 are going to be your hardy hibiscus. That's going to be a good choice. That's down to Zone 4, I believe, or Zone 5. Of course, it'll die back in the winter, but hardy hibiscus has these large blooms that come in red, and I think they have blue and pink, and so you can get those to come back. And the other thing you're going to want to plant in the ground are maybe some of your ferns. Of course, here we plant Christmas ferns, but those stay up all year round, green. But some of the other ferns we're not going to go into, but they may come back for you, and that'll be good for your ground cover around some of your different things. Now, for what you're going to do in Zone 5 to make everything tropical, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have to do a lot of things in pots. You're probably going to want to try some elephant ears in some pots. We have a video on that. You got to keep those nice and wet. Those will grow large. You might try some things like our canna or different things you might want to try in pots. You can probably go to the garden center or Lowe's and get some Majesty palms. Those are nice and cheap, and just put them out for the year. And that's going to help you create that tropical look. Now, if you want to go even farther and you want to try to put out something like a palm, all the palms in Zone 5 are going to require some sort of protection. So whether it be a sable minor or a needle palm or a windmill palm, you're going to have to protect those palms. Now, the best thing for you to do if you did want to try to protect one of those and get the most bang for the buck there is to put out something like a windmill palm, and just try one as like your centerpiece of your tropical area. Now in Zone 5, it's going to need to be boxed in. So that's a styrofoam box with lights and a heat source inside. And there's different places online where you can look into that, but that's really your only choice. Other than that, you're going to need to put things in pots, and you can put various palms in pots. The windmill palm can be one of them, and go that route. But that's really your different options, and you can create a tropical look that way, and a little challenging, but especially if you have a place where you can, like a garage, where you can bring those pots in during the winter, that's going to be the thing you're going to want to do there.